You ping your manager for a 111 sync. You've been heads down on a migration for 3 weeks. You assume they know the state of it. They don't. They have 8 reports, 2 skip levels, a VP asking about headcount, an incident review from Tuesday. Your migration is 1 row in a spreadsheet they opened on Monday and haven't reopened since. This is the gap, and the way you close it is what I call the 3 Ps. Progress, problems, plans. Every async update, every 1-1, every status ping runs through that frame. By the end of this video, you'll know why most engineers get 2 of the 3 wrong and which one actually moves your perf cycle. Let's start with the premise. Your manager has less context than you think. Not because they're checked out, because the information asymmetry is structural. You're doing 1 job deeply, they're doing 8 jobs shallowly. The Stripe RFC culture exists partly to solve this. Written artifacts let managers and staff engineers reconstruct state without a meeting. Google's perf calibration runs on the same principle. If your manager can't articulate your impact in 2 sentences to a room of peer managers, your packet dies. Not because the work didn't happen, because the context didn't transfer. So, the 3 Ps. Progress. What shipped since we last talked? Specific, measurable. Cut P99 on the checkout path from 300 megas to 100 megas. Not made progress on the perf work. Most engineers under-index here because it feels like bragging. It's not bragging. It's giving your manager the exact sentence they need when the VP asks what your team did this quarter. Problems. What's blocked or about to be blocked. This is where most senior ICs fail. They try to solve everything themselves and only escalate when it's on fire. By then, your manager can't help. And now they're surprised, which is the one thing managers genuinely hate. Surface problems early, with a proposed solution attached. Vendors rate limiting us. I want to negotiate a quota bump. Need you to intro me to their AE. That's a problem statement a manager can act on in 90 seconds. Plans. What you're doing next and why. This is the one that compounds. Plans are how your manager calibrates whether your judgment matches your level. A staff IC who says, "Next, I'm going to refactor the auth layer," without explaining the why, sounds like a senior engineer. A staff IC who says, "Next, I'm going to refactor the auth layer because 3 teams are blocked on the current API shape, and we've eaten that cost twice this half." That's the packet sentence. That's the promo case writing itself. Here's the meta point. If you're an EM watching this, the 3 Ps are also the template you should be asking your reports for. Not as a status report ritual, as a forcing function for them to build the muscle of writing their own perf packet in real time. If you're a staff plus IC, the 3 Ps are how you make your scope legible to people who weren't in the room. Amazon's writing culture works because the 6-pager forces this exact structure. You don't need a 6-pager every week. You need 3 bullets in a Slack DM every Friday. The engineers who get promoted aren't doing more work than you. They're transferring more context. That's the entire game above senior. Next video, I'm breaking down what a staff promo packet actually looks like when it survives calibration. The structure, the language, and the 2 sentences that do 80% of the work. If you've got a 3 Ps failure story from your last 1.1, drop it in the comments. I read them.